Okay, so I'm going to demo the cool sugar wax for everybody in real time, okay? So this is not going to be sped up. This is exactly how slow you should be applying it, okay? So this is our skinny hair cool sugar wax half leg wax demo. So for prep, we're going to use our powder. And what I like to do with our powder is I actually like to sprinkle it directly onto our client and then come behind it with a 4x4 or 2x2. Oh, this is a little too much. Oh, well. Come directly behind it with a 4x4 or 2x2 to get all oil or any excess lotion that your client may put on off. So we're going to get all of this, and notice that I'm really making sure that there's kind of a light dust film onto the client, okay? All right. So as we all know, with the cool sugar wax, we don't need a warmer, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull this out. And this is as much as I'm going to work with on this entire half leg, okay? So I'm going to deposit. And then this is the application, okay? So some of you who are waxing with this and you're used to speed waxing, this is going to be a challenge for you, okay? So let's go over sugar. The difference between a resin-based wax and a sugar wax is that the sugar is actually seeping down into the hair follicle, okay? So I've gotten a lot of feedback from some of you from using the cool sugar, and you're a waxer and you kind of don't know what to expect. So my good friend Shannon, the sugar mama, who also used the sugar, came and let me wax her legs, and she even said that she did not do it on application this slow. So this should be how slow you apply the sugar. So notice when I'm putting it all over that I'm really taking my time, and then I'm going to go over it again. So notice how whatever is left over is building back up onto the stick. I really want to force the sugar into the hair follicle. So those of you who are used to speed waxing, and of course I am too, this is going to drive you crazy, okay? This in itself, you're going to become frustrated with, because this is not how we wax. So if you're in my private group, or you've asked a question on my fan page and I've replied to you and said that this is not a wax, this is not a wax. So notice how I'm steady using the same amount of sugar for the entire thing. And I'm spreading it. I think I'm going to take a little bit off here and actually go over to the other leg. And I'm going to take off any excess. And I'm really pushing it into those follicles because I'm still going over it multiple times. Notice how much I'm pushing off of it. Look how much I'm taking off of there. So I'm really taking my time in the application of it. So this will be my third time spreading the sugar. Now, the benefits of sugaring is that the client will notice a change in their hair grow back after the first application. And that's what I've noticed. I mean, I've been getting sugared now quite some time, and my hair is growing back completely different. Okay, so I'm done. I'm going to keep that, and I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to work my way over here, and then I'm going to apply this just as slow. So notice I'm really taking my time. Look at the angle of my stick. Everything that I'm doing is with a purpose. And I think with speed waxing, we're so used to really getting the wax on as fast as we can and then just kind of going. So we just apply, 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 and then we remove. And notice over here how much shinier this is getting, okay? That means that the sugar is actually going and penetrating down into the follicle. I'm gonna get a little bit more sugar, just a little bit more. So I got just a little bit more just to finish out this leg here. And I'm still leaving that leg, okay? So that's my second pass. And my third. So everything that I'm doing is trying to force the sugar into that follicle, and I'm giving it time. So see this, the more the leg stands on its own, the more it's starting to turn almost like glass. See how shiny it is? See how shiny this is versus that? See how shiny it is? Even in the light, it's so shiny. It looks like glass or like water's just sitting onto her leg. This has a little bit of bubbles to it. You're gonna see this turn to glass. So I'm gonna leave that. We're gonna go right back over here. And I'm gonna take my cotton strip. Now, this is part of the key. So if you guys are using the sugar and you're not using our strips are so stiff and tightly woven that this is part of the key why we have such great results. I've had a couple people call me and they just got the sugar and they didn't get anything else. So keys to using our product would be definitely the cotton, the sugar itself, our prep, our lavender water, which is our cleanser, and then our post. So those are the keys to that. Okay, so I'm gonna come on this side and then I'm gonna work. I'm gonna slide this through. And I'm gonna use this whole strip for this area. I'm gonna fold that over, clean up everything. Anywhere that I think is shiny, I'm just gonna clean up. Okay, let's see if I can open this back up to show you all the hair that's in there. It's a lot of hair that's in there. Okay. All right. I'm gonna, oh, see, now this is turned to glass. See, did you see that? Looks like glass, just clear. So we're gonna use another cotton strip. See, you can see all the hair standing up. All from the roots too. Lots of roots in there. So here is where we use the pre-cleanser. So I get my clean 4x4, and I'm actually getting ready to put the cleanser into a spray. And this is just lavender water, but anything that's sticky left behind, I'm literally using water to take it off. And this is nice because it's our scented lavender water, so it's great for calming the skin down as well. But this will take off any residue that I have. It also will take off anything if you have any kind of sticky, because it can be a little sticky, off of your gloves, because it's just water. So then we're going to go ahead and have our client turn over.